Hey, what's up? I've been looking a little bit online about the safeties on these and how they're like kind of stiff and stuff. So I saw where some people were cutting some coils out, and I was just gonna make a quick video of this. I cut about two, maybe two and a half coils out, and then just kind of ground that flat. You can't really tell, I don't guess, but anyway, across that and where that spring goes, if you haven't taken a bolt apart, is there's your firing pin here. It actually, whoops, it slides down in there, and then this screw here is what sticks out the back of the safety, and it's threaded in from the bottom side. So when you take this apart, you're going to actually turn it to the right, and it'll make it go further that way, and then it'll release. But anyway, I'm going to get this put back together and stick it back in the gun, see what happens. Alright, so I've got the firing pin back in the back half of the bolt, and I've got a little bit of play left in that I can back it out, technically, I guess, and make it a little bit stouter if I need to. But for those of you that haven't taken apart a bolt, basically what I did is took this here, and then, if you'll notice, I just lined that up right there, and that'll give you the most slack and play and stuff. And then that piece there just slides onto here, and that notch fits in that notch right there. And it goes together pretty easy. It comes apart really, really easy, and you're going to think you broke it the first time if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so the bolt's back together, and I actually went ahead and got my rifle, make sure that everything kind of lined back up. So, obviously, the ears on the top and bottom of this bolt need to line up like this as it's going in. So it does help a little bit if you're looking at everything, or at least to help me. And that just slides in, and you're all put back together there. Let's see if I can do this and film it at the same time. It may have lightened it up a little bit. It's still pretty stiff. Just double check and make sure there's nothing in the chamber here. But I was reading where they sell stiffer springs for surplus ammo. I guess it has harder primers and stuff. And people were complaining that they actually made the triggers harder to pull. So theoretically, if you lighten this spring enough, you're actually going to lighten the trigger pull too, which I'd polished mine already. But I mean, that really feels pretty light there. So I may have knocked a little bit more off. Alright, so I'm all put back together now. Safety is on, and again, one-handed. It's quite a bit easier. I'm not going to say like super easy or anything, but the last thing you need to make sure of when you put all this back together is, I don't even know if you can see in there. Let me turn this light on and see what happens. Oh yeah, it's much better. Make sure when the safety is off that it focuses. No, make sure that when the safety's off, your firing pin is not sticking through right there. And there we go. And I've done that, and it's fine. And as you can see, I've got this, and it's actually recessed a little bit. I took a little bit more out of it, which you have to take the bolt kind of back apart to get some tension off of that to do that. But pretty happy for like a cheap, actually free, as long as you've got a grinder or some kind of cutting tool that you can cut that spring with, is free. And like I said, I think it shaved close to a pound off the trigger after I'd already gotten it down to what I would say is under 4. It's like that's just, I'll just grab it with just my fingernail there, and it's just like nothing. And like I said, this is a little bit better. Definitely worth doing that there. This 100% worth doing. Pretty happy with this. Really happy with this. Anyway, Yeah, hopefully I've still got 3.5 weeks or so of deer season. Hopefully I'll get one with this year. Anyway, we'll see what happens.